now tuned in to the Premier Hotspur TV. Sit back, get involved, comment away, because we are live.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Premier Hotspur TV. It's your man Simon here, north of England's biggest Spurs fan. Yes guys, we are back with another post-match fans call-in show, guys, after a fantastic performance today, guys, against a gritty Sheffield United. Really, it wasn't great today, but we got 4 goals today, guys. Bow hat-trick and a Heung-min Son goal as well. So guys, it is a fans call-in, so in the description, guys, there's a link to the fans call-in show, guys, so hit the link straight away, guys, if you want to join in. And on Facebook, exactly the same, guys. If you're tuning on Facebook, the link's in there. So if you want to have your say, coming up and just say, guys, or smash in the comments, guys. As I said, guys, it's a fans calling show. We have got Vinaj. He wants to come in to have his say. Yes, Vinaj. How's it going, pal? You okay?
Yes, Simon. I'm really good, actually. You?
Yes, mate. Absolutely fantastic. Come on, you Spurs. Come on. Absolutely fantastic performance. Let's first get into it, Vinaj, with the lineup. When you sort of line up from Ryan Mason's, what do you thought of it?
Yeah, it was all right, you know. We won the game 4-0, and that's what matters. The lineup, I can't really argue with it. You know, don't really mind. It's fine.
Can you hear me, Vinaj?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I said, mate, yeah, we can't argue with the lineup, mate. I was glad to see Dele Hullet back in there today.
And also with the great
dreads.
What do you call it? Yeah, great dreads.
Absolutely
Brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
It's great to see Dele back. It's great to see
we got top 943 in the comments. Thanks for coming in, pal. All right, Si. Good result, but let's not get carried away. Yes, lads, it's only Sheffield United. Exactly. Yes. I have been saying this to a few on Twitter. It's only Sheffield United, but at least we was on the front foot, pressing, attacking. That's better football. That's better than we've seen it in the last couple.
The attitude was just brilliant.
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what.
And we started from the first kick. We were pressing. I mean, everywhere, and we looked like a winning side the full match. And Gareth Bale was my G.
Yeah. Gareth Bale was behind us as well. You see,
with the celebration.
With his celebration, yeah, he was fantastic today.
Brilliant.
Let's just cap up the start. We started all right. Sheffield United had the 1 or 2 first attacks going forward, but Spurs got into it in the end, and a very good assist from Serge. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, what a finish from Gareth Bale.
Yeah, what a finish. Yeah, tell us, Vinaj. Tell us how good that goal was.
That goal was just delightful. It was sweet. What a chip, and me as a viewer, I can watch that goal like anytime I want. I can watch that goal. It just gets better and better.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
And just telling you, you know, Gareth Bale, he's having his interview right now. I'm just watching it right now.
Oh, is he? All
yeah,
right.
He's having his interview.
All right. Okay. So yes, guys. So that was 1-0. We've got to welcome Christopher in the chat as well. Bale. Yes, Chris. Thanks. Thanks. Yes, come on. Come into it, guys. I said, guys, before me and Vinaj, we'll carry on. It is the fans calling show, guys. In the description in this video, guys, there is a StreamYard link. Hit the StreamYard link. What Vinaj has done, and it gets you into the show, guys. So if you want to do that, guys, the same on Facebook, guys. You're watching on Facebook. If you want to come in and have your say for a couple minutes, just press on the link, guys, and you'll be holding in the background, and I know you're there and you're waiting. And if not, come and hit the comments up, guys. Smash the like as well, guys. And we got Ryan as well saying great win, absolutely fantastic win. Thanks.
It's a brilliant win.
Yeah,
Brilliant win
thanks,
from us today.
yeah, thanks for coming in as well, mate. Vinaj, so we went 1-0 on at the break. Was you happy with the performance? Was you happy with the performance of the first half?
Yeah, I mean, like Sheffield United, when they were passing, I mean, in their own penalty area, we were tackling them a lot, and they made a lot of mistakes while passing, and we pressed really well. And what else to say? I mean, like, it was a good teamwork performance from us.
Yeah, that was the first half. And the second half,
Yes,
mate,
we could have scored more though, because especially Kane's chance that Ramsdale saved.
Yeah,
we
that was
could
a
have
good
scored
save
that
from Ramsdale. Yeah,
it was a good save. It was a very good save.
Absolutely, mate. So we go on to the second half. We come out with on the front. We come out on the front foot again.
Bale again, and a great pass from Son. as well. It was a great.
I think it was a disallowed goal first, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was a bit gutted about that. I can't lie, because when Son scores, I always get really happy. But it's a bit disappointing that his goal was disallowed, and I was fuming.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a foreman sip that says, "What's up, Simon? What did you think of Bale?" Yes, we're going through Bale's performance now, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Nimpard says, "Congratulations on the win. Thanks for tuning in as well, mate. Chelsea fan." Ryan says, "And an early birthday present with the win and a Bale hat trick." Absolutely, you cannot cap that off any better. Absolutely, come on, you Spurs. So Son got goal disallowed. It was very marginal, but yes,
really close.
It's very close.
Yeah, very close. But then Son had stepped up. I mean, like, his pass was really good, and especially that he added a lot of sacrifice in his run, and then Bale was just 101, and he's not expected to miss that. So
yeah, absolutely, matey. When I said, as you said there, Son disallowed goals, but what a pass from Son, and what a run from Bale, just in from our half. He's 1-on-1 with the goal in. He's put that away in the top right-hand corner. What a finish! Absolutely, what a finish!
Ruthless. It was ruthless.
It was ruthless, absolutely, and that's typical Bale. He was fantastic today, I think. And the third goal, another.
So that was Gareth Bale was the third goal. Again, that was his.
Yeah. I said, we'll go for the third goal now. It was a very good assist as well from Serge.
From Serge, that was his second assist of the game. He had a good game. I mean, I've been very upset with him recently because he's not done well, Serge Aurier. But this was a good performance from him, so he redeemed himself.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got John in the chat. John, thanks for coming in, mate. Absolutely, always in here. Good stuff tonight. Nice to see Bale bag a hat trick. Absolutely. We've got Bill Bez. Come on, you Spurs. Yes, Bill. Thanks for coming as well. Nightpen says, who do you think is getting promoted? Definitely Norwich. Obviously, they're up now.
Norwich have already promoted. So is Watford as well. Yeah.
Via the playoffs. He said about via the playoffs. Cool. So it's going to be a tricky one.
Tight. Yeah.
We'll get back to that. So Aurier steps up Bale for his hat trick. It was a really good finish. Very good finish, composed. Yeah. And Bale was just on fire in that second half. He was absolutely on fire.
Bale's back to his best. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Then Son with Bergwijn coming on. Yeah, Bergwijn comes on, and he sets up Son, and it was an absolute beauty of a goal.
What a finish! What a strike! And I was just going crazy. I was literally speechless when I saw that goal. Sonny boy, legend. Is he legend?
Exactly. Yes, absolutely. He deserved that, I think, Son, because he played really well. Yeah, the goals allowed, and I think he was
one goal and one assist, so two goal contributions. The game. He's a great performance. But my man of the match has got to be Gareth Bale.
Yeah, obviously it's got to be Gareth
because he
Bale,
scored
guys.
a
Isn't it?
hat trick. So
He scored a hat trick,
I
and
can't
it
deny
was a
that.
fantastic performance as well. You can't take away the performance. I think it was a live. I think it was a live wire today. I think he had too much for Sheffield United. But yes, it's only Sheffield United, guys. Let's not get carried away. Let's see if we can,
Because it is
for the last
Sheffield
4
United.
games. Yeah,
They've just not
exactly.
been great, haven't they?
Yeah. So guys, as I said, guys, the fans called in show, guys. As my man is here, he's clicked the link in the description. He's coming on and to have his say. You could do the same, guys. Hit the link, come in and have your say for a couple minutes. Let's see some of these faces behind the names, guys. And if you're on Facebook as well, exactly the same, guys. Just let us know. Just comment in the section so I know I'm receiving something on Facebook. And if you click the link as well, you can come in and join us as well. If not, just hit the comments up, guys. Keep the comments coming in. We've got beloved Hotspur in here. Adam, thanks, nice for coming in, bro. We still love, we still believe, and Bradford will win. You mean
Brentford? I think you're saying Brentford.
Yeah, Brentford. I think you mean. And top 943 says should got rid Jose sooner. I don't know. It is Sheffield United, guys. Let's not get carried away. And Ryan says some goal was on fire. It was, mate, absolutely. And Bill says some played a blinder. Absolutely did. I think he did. I think it was fantastic today.
Sonny boy, my guy.
So so overall, Vinash, did you expect? What's your prediction before the game? Did you expect that?
My prediction was 2-0 to Spurs.
Oh, was it 2-0? Oh,
because
there we go.
I always make my score predictions for every single Premier League game. But yeah, my prediction was 2-0. Do you want me to be honest with you? It wouldn't have surprised me if the score was 4-0, but I mean, I didn't expect that. So, but still, it's a great performance, and like, I know that it's Sheffield United, but scoring 4 is a great thing. So, I'll take it.
Absolutely, mate. It was.
I still think I still cannot head over the fact that we lost in the Carabao Cup final, and I was crying about that as well. But when these moments come, then we've just got to enjoy them. So come on, you Spurs, and 4-0 is a great result.
Exactly. Ryan says we need to keep up the positivity in the next game. Exactly, Ryan. Absolutely.
We're playing Leeds away. That's going to be a bit tough.
Yeah. A win's a win. As I said, a win's a win.
A win's a win. And, every win is good, but his performance was really
we sort of keep up. Yeah, we sort of keep up the performances.
Gareth Bale blew me away.
We've had a good victory today. We can't talk it too much. There'll be people saying a bit of a silly comments saying about Ryan's the man and all this for the job. Who do you want next as this manager? Do you think Ryan's got a chance? Do you reckon Ryan's is good enough to take the job, or is it just is it too soon for Ryan and you want someone else in?
I love the way that Ryan really cares about this club, but I prefer someone else. I think Ryan Mason should just be here for the rest of the season, and then we can get someone else. We can get like Rafa Benitez or maybe Eric Tanghard. So I prefer someone else, but I mean, I love passionate Spurs supporters just like me. So, and you also, Simon, and Ryan has a lot of passion for us, which that's what I really like, and that's what I want to see at this club. But we can go better than Ryan.
Yeah, absolutely, pal. We got sorry, mate. We got Nip Harton saying, I'm always cautious with my predictions too. Don't worry. Beloved Hotspur says, the bees and Son and Bow tonight was and we need to keep them both. Top 943 says, what I'm saying is we wouldn't have beaten this lot under Jose. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. But I can see where you're coming from. Top 943, thanks for your comment, mate. John says, just makes me wonder even more why Bow never started last week, but need to forget about that now and move on. Exactly, John.
I'm gonna be very sad if Bale leaves.
When he's got these comments that's coming with. Valance says, Chris says, Rannick and Mason assist. Cody Mack, yes, Cody Mack's in the building. Bell is fit for the Euros. We've done it, lads. Fantastic performance tonight from Gareth Bell and Cody. Let's get Simon to 500 subs. Thank you, Cody. Absolutely, thank you, guys. Yes, I'm about 30 away, guys, from 500 subs. So yeah, it'll be nice.
I'm just gonna say, Simon, you have a brilliant YouTube channel, and let's try get it to one day 1,000 subs or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's just slow but surely. But thank you, Cody Mac. Absolutely appreciate your comments, mate. And Nippon says, would you take Nuno? Milosh, would you take Nuno?
Not really. Nah.
No,
we could go better than Nuno. Nah, not into him.
You're not a Nuno. No, I'm not a Nuno fan. I'm not saying he's not a bad manager. It's the same with Potter and Scotty Parker.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're bad managers.
But they're just not the ones for us. For me, like Graham Potter or everyone.
But what I'm trying to say is, everyone knocked Jose. We had to get top forward Jose and all that, and he's fouled it and all that. But then people talking about the Graham Potters and Parkers, and which they're battling relegation. So I don't get why they want them sort of managers. And I just don't get it.
Why would you put Parker for Jose? Because Jose would obviously do a better job. So I don't get it. I actually agree with everything that you say, Simon. I don't get it. It's not the best replacement. I'm not saying that they are bad managers, but they're just not the ones for replacing Jose, because Jose hasn't won everything. So, and Parker, has he won anything? I doubt. No.
I say I'll be disappointed if we've sacked Jose.
Yeah, even my dad was also really upset with it too. Yeah.
Yeah, and we go with someone like Parker or Potter. It's like, that's not the way forward.
That's a bit dodgy. That's a lot dodgy. I don't. Yeah. I wouldn't take
it. To me, this Ten Hag, what's happening with him at Ajax? I do believe Ajax had they had a clause in his contract they can extend for another year. I think what's happened, they've seen the interest from Tottenham, and they've probably seen Ten Hag's interest in Tottenham as well. They probably said, right, let's give him
Ten Hag, yeah.
Let's give him another year.
Is he the Ajax manager? Yeah, that's it. He is the Ajax manager. And yeah,
I believe they're trying to get every bit of money out of Spurs for the release clause. So obviously he's got another year, and he's gonna be worth even more of a release clause now. So I don't think that deal's dead in the water. I really don't. I really don't.
It's definitely not dead in the water.
Much you can say about Daniel Levy and Joe Lewis and Enoch at the minute.
I'm Daniel Levy out. I'm Daniel Levy out.
Yeah,
I'm Daniel Levy out.
Let's try and get a bit of positive out there and see if that, because I still believe we can get Rodgers as well. Okay, all this talk about he's not coming and things like that. I still
they did say on Sky Sports that, because Brendan Rodgers did say that Spurs, is a big club, but I'm only focusing on Hester. They said that he has no interest in the Spurs job. We might get him, you never know, but I don't think so.
When he was at Celtic, mate, he said the same as at Celtic. Exactly the same as at Celtic. Absolutely, mate. Yes. Right. So we've got George in the background waiting. Yes, Vidaj, so thanks for coming on. Absolutely appreciate it. Seriously, mate. Absolutely appreciate your time.
Thank you for inviting me over.
And yeah, seriously, mate, your support for the channel is absolutely fantastic. You're always there on Insta, on Twitter, and everything, mate. You're absolutely fantastic, pal. Absolutely. So thanks for your support, and we'll see you. And we'll see you maybe tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. We've got some couple of streams coming up. So
yeah, I should be coming if I'm free, for sure.
Nice one. Thank you very much.
And like always, come on you Spurs. And today was a much needed result. And we got to focus on next season. Let's win a trophy and let's get Champions League football. Come on.
That's it. Yes, we are. That's it. Come on you Spurs.
Come on.
Nice one for coming on. Thanks for coming on, pal. Thank you, pal.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, pal. Yes, we're going to get man like George in the building.
Yes,
Hello?
George. How's it going, pal?
Going good,
You
thank
okay?
you. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
fine,
you all
thank
right?
you. Yeah, I'm good.
After the week we've had in the Carabao Cup final, it was an absolute shambolic performance. We needed a
Yeah.
big result today. We needed a big result. And before we get into it, mate, it's a couple of comments here we need to throw at.
Yes, fine.
Top 9 says Mason is not the answer. We need a manager with more experience. Absolutely, top 943. This is what I'm trying to say. Beloved Hotspur say, knowing Spurs will end up with the likes of Frank Lampard. Not a chance. I don't want Frank Lampard at his club. Nipen says, just buy out Ten Hag's contract. This is what I'm trying to say, guys. I think this is what's going to happen. Ajax has ramped up the release clause, and I think that's what it is. And John says, I've heard something that Ten Hag couldn't speak English, so Spurs changed their mind. Don't know if that's true. I've heard that we did reject him. It wasn't him. I think I've heard that we've rejected him. So I don't know how true these. I don't know how true these are. But Yusuf says Bale, Bale, Bale. Yes, yes. And we got Cody saying, George, that hat is fresh, mate. Yes, it is absolutely fantastic hat. Actually, where did you get that from? That's a nice hat, George.
Just got offline. It's quite cheap.
Right.
I got 2 of them. The other one's upstairs right now. But yeah.
Right, I have to purchase a couple of them. Thanks for that, Cody. Bill says, I think they're waiting when we finish in the league. Yes, I think so, mate. I really do. So if we don't get Champions League, that's the excuse to hire Mason or a Parker or something like that. That's what it is, mate. And Vinod says, thanks for having me on. And once again, not a problem, pal. Absolutely fantastic. Thanks for your support, mate. Absolutely. And Evans, Football Talk. Hello, lads. Yes, mate. Reach 100 on YouTube. Well done to you, pal. Absolutely fantastic achievement. Keep it going, mate. Absolutely. So he's reached 100. Brilliant. So George, let's get back to I said horrible performance. We needed a bounce back today against a Sheffield United side who haven't scored. Only scored 2 goals in the last 7 games. I think it's no goals away from home for a while.
Yeah.
We knew we was up against. This could have been a Spursy performance today. I mean, it could have been a bananas skin, but it wasn't. But it wasn't, George. We absolutely. So just tell us how you thought the first half went.
First half was a bit slow paced at the start, a bit slow paced. Obviously, I'm not expecting them to do really well in the first half after that cup game in last Sunday, which I thought it was not. It was a bit embarrassing. It was that cup game. They probably at the end of the day should have won 5-0, and I think that's the only good thing we could have taken away from that City game at the end of the day, isn't it? Really, that we didn't get smashed 4 or 5-0 in that game. Talking about the first half. Yeah, it's slow paced. A good goal there. It's a great goal and a great assist from Aurier as well. But then, obviously, people will say again, Sheffield. It's the Sheffield United again. They're at the bottom of the table. Then, obviously, you could come back with it is a team that beat United. But obviously, I think that doesn't mean you should start Aurier each game. It doesn't at all. And I think that if PSG want him in the summer, I think they might want to get him in the summer maybe, as he's been linked there a bit to go back to his old club. I definitely said him, but I don't know. There's not really many good right backs around that would probably come to us, would there? But yeah, so I think overall the first half was good. We didn't concede. That's a good thing for me. We didn't concede the whole game, so it doesn't mean we get the better defence overall. But I think we got to move on to the next game now against Leeds. Yeah, overall first half was great.
Yeah, so nice one, Fletcher. So, what do you thought of the first goal then? What do you thought of the assist from Serge? Because he's been getting some grief lately off us fans. Not been putting the performance in. We thought it was one of the moles in there. wasn't behind Josie and things like that. What did you thought of his performance there? What did you thought of his assist in the first half for Gareth Bale?
I thought he had a really good game today. Actually, I thought he had a really, really good game and a good assist as well. And overall, I was speaking to someone after the game, one of my friends, and he obviously my man of the match was obviously Bale because best player in the pitch for me, and obviously got a hat trick as well. But Ori would generally probably be my second man of the match. I thought he had a really good game today. All the players had a really good game as well. But yeah, so with Aurier, it could be one of them off games. You never know with players, do you? You never know with some players. It could be an off game for him, like, rather than run really good game. For next weekend, it'll be the same all again. Yeah, obviously I've been one of the fans that been giving him a bit of grief. Obviously, I don't like him overall. I think PSG's a really good right back he was. But I don't really see him in Spurs.
So George, I've said just let's concentrate on that goal.
Yeah.
Let's concentrate on the assist. What he done today for Gareth Bale.
Yeah, it's a great
How
assist.
good was that ball? How good was
Really
that ball?
good assist. It's a really good assist. It was.
It was really good. Absolutely fantastic assist. I mean, and it was a good finish from Bale. Very good finish.
Yeah, it was.
I was very impressed with that finish from Bale. And before we get on, mate, we've got Yusuf says 468 sub. Yes, I'm 32 away from 500, guys. Let's get me to 500, guys. Come on. Evans Football Talk. Thank you. Chris says Ericsson won Serie A today. Congratulations to Ericsson. Absolutely fantastic, Christian Ericsson today. He wanted to go and win trophies, and look what's happened. So he goes and win Serie A, and he gets to winning goal as well. Evans Football Talk, your content is great, even as a Chelsea fan. Thank you very much. Absolutely appreciate it, pal. Thanks for that, pal. And we've got Yusuf says, hey, George. Nice background, George.
Thank you.
Nice your background. Yusuf says, first hat-trick for Gareth Bale in the English Premier League since the one versus Villa in 2012. On fire today. John says, I agree. Aurier actually looked good for a change. It was only Sheffield United, though, and I prefer him to move on still. And stuff. Yeah, I'm not saying he's putting up trees, and I'm not saying sign him up for another contract. I just looked on today's performance. That's all we can look on. I mean, this is what we're speaking about. We're speaking about this game today. And I think even though it was only Sheffield United, I think he had quite a good game, to be honest. Yusuf says, I think it's the first league title for Ericsson.
Yeah.
It is. Yes, it is. Perez says, would you lads take another year off Bale on loan and don't go off of Reece? Me, I've said, mate, if we can get Bale for another year, mate, I'll take him. I don't care what anyone says. I really do. I'm a massive Bale fan. And thanks, beloved Hotspur, for the sub. Nice one. That's not a problem. Yusuf, you support Inter now? No, Inter play some really good football. And let's bring in the English kid as well. Let's bring in him as well. The English. Let's bring the Yid. Let's bring the Yid kid as well. He's on mute in a minute. Yeah. So guys, it is a call-in show, guys. So description is in the the link's in the description. Click on that StreamYard link if you want to come and say what George and this lad come on and have your say. And that's how you do it. And if you're streaming, if you're coming in from Facebook, guys, coming on for your say, guys, coming off your say. Hit the link on Facebook there, guys, or even just get into the comments, guys. And at least I know I'm getting the actual comments in from Facebook. John says, I hope we get Bale for another year. If he still plays like that, yes. You say Jid Kid, yes, he's in the house. Beloved Hotspur, Oliver Glenn's not done well for Wolfsburg. Maybe could be one. Who knows with Spurs? To be honest, just want to see new ways at Spurs now. Thanks, ads. Jake, thanks for coming in, pal. Sorry if you answered this already, but what was your thoughts on the instant? Oh, we haven't answered it actually. I'll ask the lads that one, mate. It was good. It was a really good question. That. Thanks for coming in, though, Jake. So guys, keep up the comments, guys. smash the like, guys. Subscribe if you already haven't. I am 32 away from 500, guys, and so let's get us to 500 at least. Jid Kid, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for giving up your time, mate. Thanks for the support for your channel. Firstly, was you pleased with that? Result today?
Yeah, very good performance. We're continuing the good performances in the second half. Good to see Bale getting a hat trick.
Yeah, we're just speaking. Me and George were speaking about the Gareth Bale, the link up with him and Serge for the first goal. It was a fantastic assist, isn't it, from Serge? How good was that? How good was that assist today? And how good was the finish?
Well, while I was watching the game, I was rubbing my eyes to make sure that it wasn't to make sure that it was Serge Aurier. I thought it was Kevin De Bruyne. It was a perfect pass.
It was an absolutely fantastic, yeah.
It was.
So guys. So as I said, Yusuf says, did your father have some banter after the Carabao Cup final, Yid Kids? He's a Man City fan. And what I'm saying, guys, we were 1-0 up in the first half. Took it to half time. Was that a fair reflection on the performance, or do you reckon we deserved more?
No, that was a good performance. That we got the 3 points was basically that all that mattered. We're up to 5th place now. We're coming into top 4. Obviously, I don't think we deserve top 4, but we're coming into the position to get it, and I think it's well deserved. His son had a goal that was disallowed, which I didn't understand why it was disallowed. It was disallowed by arm, and you don't use your arm in football, but it is what it is.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say, guys, that first half performance, it was a good performance in the first half. We went in 1-0. We come out in the second half, guys. Then Heung-min Son got put through. It was a lovely ball from Toby. It was an absolute pin of a ball. And he was just offside, guys. But what a great finish that was as well, guys. It was a bit disappointing,
Yeah.
but how good was that ball and how good was the finish again, George?
Yeah.
It was a really good goal from Bale. I thought that.
No. I'm on about let's go for the disallowed goal before.
Oh,
Bale
the
got his
disallowed
second.
goal. Yeah, it's a really good goal.
How good was that ball from Toby over the top? I mean,
A
and
great ball it was.
great,
Absolutely fantastic ball.
Yeah.
I don't think it should have been disallowed, personally. I think that rule was a bit stupid. I think at the end of the day we should have won 5-0. But yeah, that was a really good goal. It was from Son. It was disallowed, obviously, but
yeah. Jid Kids, what do you think of that? Then, what do you think of that? That Toby ball over the top from Son. It was a fantastic ball, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
it was a really good finish, wasn't it?
Yeah, Toby.
Yeah,
Toby's one of Toby's best qualities is his pings. I always said it. Toby's pings are the best. He's probably the best defending, the best defending passer in the league. For me, he could play a ball anytime he wants. Toby Alderweireld. That's one of his advantages. And Son, obviously, he's Son. He'll always finish those chances. He could finish them from the halfway line. Son is just. It's such a great thing to have in our team. Son, hopefully there's rumors that he's gonna go in the summer, but hopefully he stays.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Beloved Hotspur says United fans took it too far today, and John says I think the protests were fair enough. Sounds like they got out. Ando, Yusuf says you heard it from him. Aurier looks like Kevin De Bruyne. Perez says Finch's Gareth Bale today. Jake says the issue is I think the club will get away with it without committing as of the social media blackout of the club as a whole shouldn't get away with it. Security is shocking. How did the fans get inside? Yeah, that's the actual question. Yusuf says I really wanted Kane to score or assist. That last pass to Reguilon, I really thought it was a goal. What are you doing, Sergio? Yeah. Arsenal for eyes, Gratch on the win. Yeah. And Gratch on your win as well today. It's Newcastle. Thanks for that, Arsenal for Life, coming in as well. So keep your comments, guys. Come in, smash the like, guys. Subscribe if you already haven't. And if you want to come on, guys, the link is in the description, guys. Smash it and you'll come in. So, guys, we'll go on to Gareth Bale's second goal. It was an absolute cracking ball from Heung-min Son. Gareth controlled his run perfectly. He got on it, and what a finish it was. Good kid, what do you thought of that Gareth Bale's second goal?
So the goal, look, when Gareth Bale gets into those positions, you very much expect him to score. Son also, but the thing with that goal was, where was their defenders? The whole half that they were supposed to be defending was wide empty. Gareth Bale had all the space to run. It looked like it was a track, and Gareth Bale smashed the ball into the top corner. Great goal by him, and it was a fantastic ball by Sonny.
Yeah,
Also,
absolutely, mate. Yeah,
can I say something about?
Yeah. Go on, mate.
I'm sorry. Can I say something about the United protest? Even Davidson Sanchez.
We'll get that on the minute. Yeah, let's talk about this, and then we'll get on to it. That United protest in at the end of this. Sorry about that, kid. But George, just talk about that second goal, mate.
Really good finish at Wilson Bale. Typical Bale again. You obviously get into probably the end of the career now. The end, like not the end now, but obviously a couple of years time probably. Really good finish there. Still showing he's still got it this year, this season as well. But yeah, as Yuka said, where were the defenders of that goal? But yeah, it's a good ball from Sonny that was, and yeah, great finish from Bale.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll go on to the third goal. It was another assist from Serge. Serge was on it today, isn't it, guys? Serge was bang on it today. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic performance from Serge from start to finish. But it was a good layoff to Bale. And it was only, as I said, when he gets on the edge of the box with that lethal foot of his left peg, and it's an absolute belter of a goal. Good kids. Once again, we'll come to you again. What do you thought of that finish, mate? And what do you think of the setup from Serge?
Fantastic finish from Gareth Bale. This is vintage Bale we're seeing now. I saw this meme the other day of Ryan Mason telling Gareth Bale, "I want to make you explode," like how Jose Mourinho told Harry Kane in the Amazon documentary. He's playing fantastic ever since Ryan Mason has been appointed, and it was a good ball by Serge. But at the end of the day, he should have been playing that ball easily. I think the first assist that he got for Gareth Bale's first goal was better than the second one, but it was still a good pass.
Yeah, absolutely. Before we get to George, we've got some comments here. We've got John saying it was nice to see a defence worse than us for a change. Yeah, absolutely. Jake said, Simon, from a Spurs point of view, would you back and attend a protest like what United did today, or do you completely disagree with it? Getting a game called off is massive. Yes, I said we'll get that. We'll get to it as soon as we finish what we're speaking about in the game. We'll get straight to that. Top 943 says, I see the video. United fans kick the door into the stadium. Unbelievable, isn't it? Yusuf says, is Matt busy now? I hope he didn't miss the game. Well, yeah, he's back at work now. He's busy. He's got his girlfriend, things like that. Got his family to see. So you probably won't see Matt all the time on here, but he's still he's still my co-host. John says top 943. I didn't see that. I heard they got in the changing rooms through and saw the Muppets jumping on the goals. Yusuf says every team now seems to have protests after Chelsea did it to cancel the Super. Yeah, I'll have my comment on that in a minute. Where was we, guys? George was on that third goal. How good was that third goal, mate? How good was Serge Aurier set up, and how lethal was Gareth Bale for his hat trick?
Another really good goal from Gareth Bale. Just overall really good performance from Bale. And quickly, it's about Bale. I was looking today about how good he played today. I know it was against Sheffield United, bottom of the league, but how did he not start against Man City? Honestly, I think he definitely should start a Man City game. Don't know about you, Simon. Same with I don't know what's going about on the meet recently. I didn't start the cup game. Didn't even come on the cup game. Neither this game as well.
Maybe with the Tungi guys, I saw it with Surge in the second half. They're fasting it because they were Muslims. They're fasting at the minute. And I saw Surge. He was taking some protein supplements to get him going again because he hasn't drunk as an extra the day. Maybe they're feeling weak. Maybe they're feeling tired and things like that. That acting could be a problem with Tungi because Surge did look like that at some points of the game. He was tiring, but so yeah, it could be with Tungi at the minute. So that goal was good. Then Son rounded it up with Bergwijn coming on. I think he looked quite lively actually when he come on. Actually, I think he had a couple of good touches. Guys, what do you think of Bergwijn's great pass to Son and Son's finish? George, we'll come to you first on this, mate.
Really good goal from Son again. About the first goal, disallowed goal should have gone. It's unlucky about that one. But yeah, really good finish from Son again. And it's a bit like that. It wasn't exactly the same, but it's a little bit like that Arsenal goal from Son. A little bit like that against Arsenal early in the season. A little bit like that. Obviously not the run that long, but the finish was a bit like that. But yeah, a really good goal from Son again.
Yeah, absolutely. Kid, how impressive was you with Son today? It was a fantastic finish for the fourth goal, and with Bergwijn assisting him. But how impressed was you with Son today?
I was pretty impressed. Bergwijn, by the way, you were saying he got a few touches. Exactly. On his stats, he got 15 touches, including the touch that he used to give the assist to Son. It was a good performance by Bergwijn. We haven't really seen much of him ever since the Liverpool game. But today was decent from him. Obviously, not a man of the match performance. That would have to go to Gareth Bale. But today, not too much to shout about, but Bergwijn played his part. And Sonny, obviously, he just performs every game. You could count on him.
Yeah, absolutely. So Kane nearly got a goal at the end. Nearly got a fifth, and he put in Reggie on as well. I reckon I missed that. But a 4-0 win, guys. George, we'll say to you, mate, who was your man of the match?
Easy for me, Gareth Bale. Really good game again. As I said to you already, Simon, before you could come on. Aurier would be my second one. I thought they both had a really good game. But overall, the performance was amazing from all the players today. Really good performance all round. Yeah, overall, Bale, my man of the match.
Kid, do you agree? Gareth Bale, man of the match?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. There isn't even a debate for anybody else.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Yusuf says, the third goal looked easy, delicate, beautiful. To be honest, it really was. The changing rooms, top 943, the changing rooms were locked. Top 943 says that was false. Netpen says, did Reggie play? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Bernard says, what's your channel, Yid Kid? What's your channel?
Well, it's just a Yid Kid. I haven't really been posting a lot. For some reason, StreamYard has been a little bit off for me. I had to report a little bit, but it's just a Yid Kid.
Yeah, absolutely. Bastards. Yusuf says Barca 3 to Valencia. What a performance by Messi. All goals came in the second half. Vino says, yeah, agreed. Yusuf says, man of the match is between Gareth Bale and Aurier, but definitely goes to Bale. Carlos, yes, Carlos. Thanks for coming in, mate. Evening, chaps. Thanks for coming in, pal. Nippon says, Bale, man of the match, without a doubt. Yusuf says, don't worry, Yid Kid. We're going to support you with your channel. Absolutely. So guys, so we won the game. Let's just go on to Jake. He wants us to answer the question about the protest at Manchester United today, the ongoing what happened in the Super League. These top 6 clubs were about to enter it, and they're all pulled out in the end. And it's spoiled over as well. They want their owners out. They want the chairmans out. They want everything out of their clubs. Today, United took it to another level. to another level, guys. Don't know how they got through to the ground, onto the pitch. It was apparently they smashed doors down. I said I ain't seen the proper videos yet. I cannot say that was 100%, but it wouldn't be past me. So, George, we'll come to you first. Do you actually agree with something like that happening to get their voice heard, to get their point of view across to these owners that they want them out, they've had enough?
Yeah, so obviously I think they did break through. They did break through some doors to get into the ground. Yeah, I completely agree with them having their voices heard. Obviously with Arsenal and United, they want their voices heard against their owners. Obviously, that's why I've been protesting a lot. Yeah, I completely agree with the protest. But then obviously when you bring in violence and vandalism, and basically cancelling the game, that's too far for me. I think. I don't think it should have gone up too far. That they should cancel the game. I think something happened in the background because people going to pitch. Obviously, not enough for them to cancel the game. I think there must have happened something near the hotels which they're staying at. Surely. Yeah. So it should have postponed the game. But yeah, I completely agree with them having their voices heard against the owners and having to wanting the owners to go. Yeah, I just don't agree with the postponing the game and the vandalism and the violence and that lot.
To me, the postponing the game, yeah, correctly. But to me, I don't think the fans will have gone after the players or the coaches or something like that because it's the player. They know it's nothing to do with them. It's not their fault. They don't run the club. You know what I mean? And I don't think they went after the players and things like that. I really do. Things got out of control, outside and inside. I think just for the safety, they just called it off just in case they did try and get back into the ground while the match was playing. And who knows what would have happened? Do you know what I mean? So I think overall, probably was a good shout to call us off. Kids, do you actually agree with these United fans going that far today, breaking into the grounds, protesting, chatting up to the directors' boxes, and that they want to get their point across? They want them out of this club. They've had enough. Enough's enough. Did they have to go that far, or could they just stayed outside with their protest outside, or do you reckon it's a step? I think it's a step too far.
Well, one thing I gotta say, even Eric Dyer and Davison Sanchez can defend better than those Old Trafford guards. How did they get in there? It's an absolute mystery. Apparently,
Yeah.
they went through the handicap doors, but at the end of the day, it's good to have your voices heard, especially when it comes down to the moment where we are right now with all this Super League stuff and all this. But to get into the stadium and to start protesting like that, it's just way too far.
Absolutely.
And by the way,
me personally, go on, mate.
Oh, I was just gonna say thank you to Vinash. He said that he subscribed to my channel.
Oh yeah. Is it here? He said something. Yeah, it's here. Here we go. I subscribed to your channel. There you go. Thanks. Nice one, Minaj. Thank you very much for that, pal. Chris says Tottenham have held talks with Corinthians over possible deal for the club starlet. I've heard this. I don't know how true it is. £8 million. I've never seen him play, so can't really speak on him much. Is he any good, Chris? You can let us know, mate. Jake said, I wish the Liverpool fans did it to get our owners out, but getting the match cancelled would have cost financially for United. That would have got the owners' attention and made aware of the protest. Absolutely. Yusuf says, bro, the kids has 2 channels. Which one should I sub to? Go on, mate.
I started one because one of my channels got blocked for some reason. Apparently because they thought I was under 12. But I made a new channel and I specified that I was not under 12. It's the one that has 125 subscribers.
Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant. Fantastic. Jake says, I think they have stayed outside. Nothing would have happened. I think getting into the ground made it a big and all over the news that a protest got a game cancelled. They are willing to do anything. Absolutely. Carlos says, I reckon someone at the ground let them in. must have had friends that work. You never know. That's what I'm saying. You never know, Carlos. Something must have happened to let these crowd in. Absolutely, I couldn't believe it what I was seeing. Absolutely. But I agree with this protest. I agree and protest and getting their moans out like we are doing at the minute. Trying to get Enoch and Levy out of the club. Step too far for United today. Call the game off. Yeah. You don't. There's boundaries in it, guys. There's boundaries to be taken about these protests. But getting to the ground, you've got to have a word of this security in it. Is how bad were them today? When we let them in. But to me, I don't blame them. I really, they've had enough. Enough's enough. I think this is the only way they're probably here. They probably think the protests out the ground, they're not going to really think. But as what someone said there about now, because the game's been called off, it'll be all over the media. It will get back to the Glazers and how big this protest was and how they want them out of the club. So I think it's a win-win for United today. I know the game didn't go ahead, but it's probably a win-win for the fans to definitely have got back to the owners this. And Jake said here there's a photo of the security guard holding the gate open to let fans on the pitch, and they are useless. Yeah, I saw that. Actually, that's what I saw. That was useless. That was. So, guys, obviously now we won the game. We're in 5th now. Possibly, do we think we can get into the top 4 after performance? Kid, I did ask George this earlier. Or have I asked George? I don't think I've asked George actually. I haven't actually. That was the last caller. The next manager, guys. Who would you want? Who do you want as the next manager? Kid, we'll come to you first. Who would you want as your next manager?
It really doesn't matter unless we fix the problem at the board. Nobody can succeed at this club with people like Enoch and all these problems. They make it impossible to succeed. But if everything happened correctly, they get out of the board. The person that I would most want in, I know it sounds probably insane, but Scott Parker or
What?
You could have lost him for internet connection. George, the same question to you, mate.
Yeah. I don't really know actually. We're getting into Harry Potter. I wish we got Harry Potter with a wand, magic around our club. But yeah, as the kid said, I think that the problem is with the board here. We didn't succeed with Pochettino. We didn't succeed with Jose. I don't think we're going to succeed with anyone under this board. I think we need a board that's going to back the managers, that's going to give them money. That's what we needed with Jose. We needed, we need a board that's going to back our manager. There's managers that we're getting linked to that I'm always saying, no way we're getting them. Southgate. I do not want Southgate in a million years. We've been linked to that Belgian manager Martinez, but I wouldn't want to get him. He didn't succeed at a high level. No. If we got a new board, I wouldn't mind getting Scott Parker if he got backed. I think he might be a good manager if he got backed. But obviously, I think the problem is because it could be about us dropping down the table, not getting the high managers, or it could be about the Super League, because I've heard people say that obviously we're the only one out of the 6 clubs that want a manager right now currently. So clubs might not want to come to us, but I think that it could be because we have dropped down a little bit. I've got to admit we dropped down from maybe 3rd or 4th in the table to like Europa League. But I don't think we need a manager that's going to rebuild for 5 years. But yeah, so I think that I don't know who to get actually, Simon. I don't really know how to get. We get linked with every manager each day, but yeah, I don't really know who to get.
To me, I don't know Parker. I don't know Potter. I don't know Southgate. I don't want no
Yeah.
Martinez. I don't want none of them. Don't want none of them. We under Jose said has to be Champions League football this year. Has to be top 4 under Jose. And then these fans who actually wanted Jose out, these are the sort of fans now are looking at the likes of Potter and Parker's of the world who are fighting relegation. I just don't get it. So do you want someone who's fighting relegation? Doesn't matter how good they're playing and how good.
Crazy.
Brighton can see goals for fun. Fulham can see goals for fun. You know what I mean? And this is what we're on about. We want someone who come in and can fix our defence. Seriously, it's me personally. I really do think to activate the release clause. That's what Ajax have done. There was a clause in the contract of 10 how they can activate a year's extension, and I think they heard the noise from Tottenham. They wanted him. Ten Hag wanted to come to Tottenham, I think, right? So they thought, right, let's activate that extra year. So now they give him 3 years. Now the release clause now will be more money, and that's what I think Ajax is thinking about. I think they're thinking about let's get more money out of Tottenham, and I think I don't think it's dead in the water now. Everyone's going crazy. It's dead in the water. So much I hate Daniel Levy and much I hate Enoch. Seriously, I want them out of my club, but I really do believe that they will get someone because they know what pressure they are under. They're on massive pressure. They know this has to be right. They can't get. They got to listen to the fans what they want. And they've got to get it right. So I think it's either going to be Brendan Rodgers still or Eric Ten Hag. I really do. I absolutely really do. We've got the Yid kid back in.
Sorry, my computer has a mind of its own.
Not a problem, mate. Not a problem. Yeah, we're just speaking about that, mate. That George, he's unclear who he wants. He doesn't know who he wants. I think that Ten Hag or Brendan Rodgers, they're the two that Tottenham are absolutely chasing for. And I think we won't make a decision now to the end of the season. See where Leicester ends up, see where Ajax ends up. Obviously, they're going to win the league. But I still believe that Ten Hag and Brendan Rodgers is definitely interested in this job. I read 100% interested in this job. It's all about money now. How much money we've got to pay for both of these to release clause. And I think Daniel Levy and the board, they know they're under massive pressure to get someone in that sort of calibre throughout this club. So we've got some comments here. I've got a few actually, guys. Carlos says, got to be Ted Lasso, next manager. Jake says, I think Chelsea are too far ahead of both of us. I don't think so, mate. I really don't think so. Top 943, we won't get top 4. I think Chelsea will have something to say about that. Maybe. Let's see till the end of the season. If you got Southgate, would you protest? Exactly. 100%, Jake. I do not want Gareth Southgate at this club. I really don't. This is why we're having this big protest on the 15th. I said, guys, I'll just get up on the screen quickly, guys. I'll let everyone know. This is it, guys. With this, the Enoch out, Spurs fans need you guys on Saturday, the 15th of May, guys, 12 p.m. outside the club shop. Don't suffer in silence, guys. Support us for a change. Everyone, guys, every Spurs fan, if you can make it, get down there, guys. Absolutely get down there, and let's try and make the change for this club. And Chris says, Mr. Bean as manager. Oh, dear. Used to say, George keeps on looking down. You want to say anything about that? Haha. George, why keep looking down?
It's got muck on my jumper.
John says, no idea who we're going to get now after our top targets have gone. Top 4 looks difficult, but still possible. I'm sticking with us. Finish 5th. John, the answer to that question, mate, I don't think Ten Hag and Ben Rodgers is dead in the water. I really do think we're going to get one. It sounds crazy. Everyone's probably thinking this guy's talking rubbish. I'm really adamant that it's going to be one of these managers. I really, really do. And the Yid kid, that was you. Used to say, the Yid kid, are you coming back? Yes, he's back. Perez says, it felt so good to be confident when we had the possession under Jose. We would let teams like Brighton and Burnley have possession and pass around like prime Barcelona. Thanks for your comment, mate. Yusuf says, protests on made. Yes, absolutely. So guys, up next is Leeds. It's gonna be another great game. So, what do you think of Mason today, guys? What do you think of Mason? How he set up the team today? How he got us pressing on the front foot again, closing down quick, attacking football again. Do you really think he could be the guy to take this club forward, or do you think, nah, to the end of the season we'll get someone else in? Good kid.
Interesting fact: youngest manager to ever win back-to-back Premier League matches. Interesting there, but at the end of the day, he should be out at the end of the season. He just came in to take up a spot that couldn't else be taken. But maybe there's a chance that Daniel Levy will pick him. He's the cheaper option, and we know that when it comes to money, Daniel Levy is always up for it. So you never know, but to lead them somewhere, maybe if we get top 4, I'd be happy with him. Today, his selection of the team was I didn't really understand it. Thinking about it should have been playing, but it has to be a relationship issue.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. George, do you agree that? Do you agree with the lads that Mason shouldn't be here at the end of the season to take the club forward? Or do you think? Do you know what? Levy may give him a chance.
I think that even if we get top 4, I think he's got. I don't think he should leave the club. I think he should be like a youth manager, like a under 23 manager, so just basically drop down from managing. Because I think that he's too. If we want to progress in the club, we need to. I think we need an experienced manager that's been at the top of its game. That's been like at the top of his game for ages now. Yeah, good luck for me. You know, it's good to see Dele Alli starting again. You know, and I thought that, yeah, as I said, good substitutions as well. I probably obviously would have brought on the belly, but as you said, Simon, you know, it could have fasting. You know, it could have been Ramadan. Yeah. I just don't feel like we should get him at the end of the season. Obviously, just here because no one else could come, could they? Really? Yeah, I think that maybe in the future, if he's good enough in the future, he could be a future manager, maybe, but not right now for me.
Yeah, absolutely. So, guys, we'll just run through quickly. I got my own player ratings. I'll just run through quickly. I gave Lloris an 8. I gave Aurier a 9. I gave Toby a 7. I gave Dyer a 7. I gave Regan a 7. The Celso a 7. It could be a 6 or 7. I don't think he had a greatest of the games. Pierre, that could have been an 8 or a 9. I thought it was great today as well. I gave him an 8. 10 out of 10 for Gareth Bale today. I think it was fantastic today. Absolutely fantastic. Dele Alli, 7. I think he tied off in the second half. Me personally. Someone got a 9. I think he was great today. And Kane, he got a 7. It wasn't the best of Kane's performances today, was it, guys?
No, it wasn't.
He wasn't today, but gave Winks a 6. Berg by a 7, just fully set up off the goal. And I go Lamela a 6. Was there anything in there, guys, that you disagree with? That someone should have got more and a higher rating than what you did?
No, it was spot on.
Yeah, spot on.
Yeah. And before we head out, guys, there's a couple of comments I need to get. And John said, I hope you're right side. Yes, seriously, mate. Everyone's got to keep the faith. Seriously, because we heard that he's rejected us or we rejected him. Guys, it's still time with Kenosha Gate. It's still time we can get the actual right manager in. Do you know what I mean? So it's not all dead in the water, guys. It really ain't. Jake said you can't do what you did last time and have a banner up and then stuff from the club shop. In the other hand, don't buy merch from this shop and then protest. Makes no sense. Exactly. Absolutely. I saw that. People like holding a flag and they had merch bags. You know what I mean? It's like, you just been to the shop, but you want to go out and protest. Embarrassment. Seriously, embarrassment. And used to say, I have a feeling Kane will stay He just looks that loyal player, and you know if he stays, Son will probably. Let's see to the end of the summer, guys. Used to say will the watch-alongs stuck back? Maybe for a couple more. Absolutely. Top 943. I went to the protest last Wednesday. Drove from Suffolk. Can't do it again. Well, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. What a drive, and what a man. Nice one. Used to say you've were losing 1-0 and came Ronaldo and scored a brace and ended up 2-1 Juve. Barcelona were losing 1-0 and come on a Messi and he scored a brace and they won 3-2. Yusuf says, and it's also Messi's 50th free kick for Barcelona. Wow.
Simon.
Wow. Yeah, mate.
Sorry, mate. Thank you for having me on. I have to go.
Yeah. Nice one, you kid. Thanks for coming on, mate. Absolutely. Plug. Tell everyone where they can find you.
It's my YouTube channel, The It Kid.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice one for coming on, mate. Thanks very much. Cheers, pal. Yes, George. So we're going to there, mate. Thanks for everyone in the chat, guys. Thanks for the guys who's come on to have a little chat about the game with me. Much appreciated, guys. Guys, I am 32 subs away from 500 subs. Let's get us to 500 subs, guys. It'd be fantastic if we can do that by the end of next weekend, guys. So I said, guys, thank you for everyone in the chat again. Thank you for the support for the channel. Thanks for everyone. If it wasn't for you guys, we couldn't do a channel. Do you know? So what's coming up tomorrow, guys? Tomorrow we've got young talent in Europe. That's the show. That's the show for tomorrow, guys. We're scouting a young talent in Europe. What better man to get on the show is the Euro expert. The guy knows his stuff about hidden gems in Europe, hidden talent. So he's on the show tomorrow, guys. The Euro expert. You see him on Twitter, guys. You probably see him on Matty Hayes' show as well. He's been on there. He knows his stuff about things in Europe. So we'll be going. He sent me a few players that we've got to look at. So he's going to be discussing all these players plus Session at Hoffenheim. He knows to give us a bit of an update on his performances as well. And on Tuesday we've got the Q&A. It's going to be we've got the Irish Hotspur on the Q&A on Tuesday night, guys. Absolutely. So tomorrow is 8 p.m. It'll be 8 p.m. against Wolverine. Tuesday Q&A with the Irish Hotspur in the house with us, guys, doing a Q&A. So don't miss that one as well, guys. And by Yud Kid, yes, Yusuf is gone. I didn't have the plastic bag, and I felt loud. That was someone I know. Oh dear, you even tell him very, very, very bad. You don't go to a protest and go and buy some merch. And tomorrow is the youngest of Europe, right? Yes, Yusuf. It's called Talent of Europe. The show was scouring the Europe. We've got a special guest on. It's the Euro expert. He knows his stuff. He's going to talk about all the youngsters who's abroad and things like that. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to have him on the show. And on Tuesday is the Q&A with the Irish Hotspur. You should know David Harris at the minute. The Harris Army's flying about, guys. So he's on the channel for the Q&A on Tuesday 8 p.m. Don't miss that one as well, guys. So tomorrow at 8 p.m. for the Talent of Europe and Q&A on Tuesday at 8 p.m. as well. And the Irish guy coming. What about Matt Hayes? I'll get Matt Hayes. I know. I'll ask him as well for another one. I'll get him. He can come on one of my other Q&As as well. It'll be great to have Matt Hayes on as well. Definitely 100%. That fan with the bag was funny but embarrassing for us fans also. Exactly, John. Exactly. I said, guys, thanks for everyone who's tuned in from Facebook, from YouTube, from Twitter, wherever you tuned in from, guys. Insta, absolutely fantastic. I was just literally for the support. We're 32 away from 500. Let's tell your friends and families, guys, get over to this channel. And just a quick reminder, guys, on the protest, on the Enoch out, Levy out, Spurs fans need you. It's Saturday, the 15th of May, guys, 12 p.m. outside the club shop, guys. Don't suffer in silence, guys. Support us for a change. So, absolutely. And they did, and we'll put this one up. Sold a soul you didn't own. Absolutely. So, guys, we'll end it there. Thanks for Vinash, who come on first. George, the Yid Kid. Thanks for everyone in the chat. Absolutely everyone in the chat. Thank you very much. Actually appreciate it. And Yusuf says, yeah, I think it's enough for today. We are very close from 50 subs. That's half our goal. 1K subs. Hope we get there as quick as possible. Exactly, Yusuf. Thanks. He's one of my biggest fans of Yusuf. Absolutely fantastic. Love him in the chat. Let's get to 500 subs, guys. Let's get over there. Let's get over to the hill, and let's do it, guys. Come on. And so thanks from me, from George, from Premier Hotspur TV, guys. I've been Simon, guys. This has been the man, George. He loves coming on to have a little run. Absolutely fantastic. I like having George on. So thanks for that, George. So guys, heading off. Remember, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Talent of Europe with the Euro expert on the channel. Good night, guys. God bless. We'll see ya. And come on, you Spurs. Come on, George.
Come on, you Spurs.
That's it. That's it.